Hey guys, my name's Patrick, and I'm going on Accutane. I am going on Accutane. I'm not on it yet. I go on it in 2 days. It's Halloween right now. Happy Halloween! And I start November 2nd, which is this Monday coming up. I'm nervous, kind of excited. You know, I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time because of all the side effects. And it's my first video, so I don't have much to say. So I figure I'll just give you the history of my little acne journey. It started in 8th grade. You know, I'd have on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 3. So anyway, I started out in 8th grade. I'd have like a case I consider a 3, and I know that really wouldn't be that bad. I'd kill to have a 3 out of 10 on my little scale right now. You know what I mean? But in 8th grade, you know, that's nobody has it. So if you have a 3 out of 10, it seems like you have a lot. And so that's when I took my first step to try to fight it. And I used the Neutrogena 3-step stuff, the proactive type stuff, you know, all the stuff you see on TV, and of course none of it worked for me. Then about freshman year, at the end of my freshman year, between my freshman year and my sophomore year, which was like 2 years ago, 6 out of 10 is what I would grade it. And one of my good friends at that time called me a pizza face. So at that time, I decided it's time to take this thing by the horns, wrestle it down. And so I went to my dermatologist and I said, what can you do for me? And he said, we put you on an antibiotic called tetracycline. So I started on tetracycline and a benzoyl peroxide wash for my face. I used 2 or 3 times a day, depending. And that worked okay. Actually, no, it didn't. At first, I might have gotten my case down to like right now what I consider a 5, but it went back after not even a month. So it really wasn't that successful, and I was on that for about 4 months. And so after that, I was like, doctor, it's not working. So he said, all right, we'll move you up to doxycycline and something called a prescription wash. It's kind of like a sulfur-based wash for your face. And that stuff worked okay for about 2 months, but then again, it came back. So I'd have another case of like a 6. And this was like in the middle of my sophomore year. So then like in the spring of my sophomore year, that was about 10 months ago, I was like, doctor, it's not working. You know, what can I do now? And he said, all right, we'll move you to minocycline and prescription wash still, and Tetranex and Ankaya cream stuff. And the Tetranex worked very well, but it was very temporary. It wasn't really permanent. It kind of just worked on what you had, not what's coming up next. And so it didn't really get that much better. It was probably as bad as I have right now. So it did get a little better from where it was like freshman year, but like, you know, overall it was still coming. So so this summer, you know, I saw some videos read up on the Miracle Accutane, and there was a lot of side effects. So at first I didn't think I'd want to go on it. I had a chance in May to go on it, but I decided to just stay on what I was on, and it continued not to work. And so it was August, like first couple days of my junior year, which was 3 months ago, and I had a breakout right in the beginning of the year, which really sucks, you know, to start the school year and it's like, blah. So after that I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to my doctor about Accutane. And so I went there and he brought it up before I did because I said it didn't really work, and he said, well, what we can do is keep you on what you're on, just wait for you to outgrow it type deal, or we can take a step up to Accutane. And I laughed because I was like, doc, you read my mind, you know. I was glad he said that. And so he said, all right, we'll get your blood tested. Here's your little I Pledge booklet. This was about 3 weeks ago this happened. And I got my blood tested. My triglycerides were 401, which are very, very high. I have a history of high cholesterol in my family, so I wasn't really that surprised, but 401 is very high. But anyway, I got my blood retested and they didn't call us, so I'm going to have to guess it was probably something I ate the night before, because, you know, it was a Friday night, or no, it was like a Sunday night. We must have gone out to eat or something because my triglycerides were really high. Anyway, so now I'm going on Accutane in 2 days. I'm excited to go on it. Like, I'm nervous about the initial breakout that everyone talks about, how it gets worse before it gets better. And at some points I've actually considered canceling the Accutane, or going on the Accutane. I'm not on it yet, but, you know, cancel going on it because the initial breakout scares me. Or, you know, discourages me. Not really scares me, discourages me. Better word for it. And, you know, I decided 3 bad months, you know, for a lifetime of no acne is worth it. I've read a few stories saying Accutane's permanent, which is what I'm hoping for me. You know, as long as you complete your 6 months, it should be permanent, you know, which is what I'm hoping for. So I decided to have to go through 3 bad months, like I said. You know, 3 bad months for a lifetime of no acne. it's worth it. It became worth it in my book. So, you know, I'm definitely take life by the horns, and you know, if things get bad before they get better, as long as things get good enough to make up for the bad, then it's worth it. That light bulb's out. It's kind of ticking me off. Sorry, I have ADD. Sometimes it happens. I originally made a video for this, and it was funnier. I'm sorry. This one's not. Anyway, I have another account. You can click right here. Hey, look, there it is. And there's the link. Just click on that. You know, I got some videos of me and my friends, and me having ADD and trying to be funny, you know. Anyway, any encouraging words, any tips and tricks you can tell me, any comments you have about Accutane, your adventure on Accutane, you know, encouragement. I'm definitely going to, you know, love any encouragement I get from you guys out there, because, you know, after that initial breakout, I'm going to be like, rah. I know me well enough to know that I'm going to be like that. But at the same time, I know me well enough to know that I'm going to muscle it out. You know, that's the type of person I am. So, I know I'll get through it, but your help is always appreciated. Thank you. Have a nice day.